The LA Dodgers on their Pride Night invited this group to come and be honored. And it turned into this big deal because this group, it's called Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, mocks nuns. That's what they do. They have men who dress as nuns and behave in debasing kind of ways, and they mock the Catholic Church, and they think this is just downright hilarious. Well, Catholics don't really agree, and they complained a little. Marco Rubio sent a letter saying this is really offensive. He wrote, "The sisters, quote unquote, are men who dress in lewd imitations of Roman Catholic nuns. The group's motto, 'Go and sin some more,' is a perversion of Jesus' command to go and sin no more. The group's Easter ceremony features children's programming, followed by a drag show where adult performers dress in blasphemous imitations of Jesus and Mary. The group hosts pub crawls mocking the Stations of the Cross, even the Eucharist, the sacrament that unites more than 1 billion Catholics around the world." Now, that's all well and good. This is America. You can mock religion if you want to. Bill Maher did a whole movie doing exactly that. But to be honored at Pride Night by a mainstream group like the LA Dodgers, with the accompanying statement, mission statement of the night, which is we want to be as inclusive and welcoming to everyone as we can, is extremely controversial. So Marco Rubio sent a letter, and the Dodgers backed down and said, "Hey, we didn't mean to cause controversy. We disinvited them." Well, then the trans community stood up, and they are the most vicious activists in America, and they caved. The Dodgers caved, brought them back. Now they're being honored in particular. They're getting some sort of award, so they've actually been elevated. And this is because what? Because Catholics don't tend to march in the streets. They wrote a letter via Marco Rubio, one of our most famous Catholics. But that's it. We're not going to threaten them. We're not going to be vicious the way these trans activists are. That's not the way we tend to behave, and they know it.
Yeah, up till now they do. And like, again, I think they're going to have a bud effect because that community, anybody goes down to Los Angeles the last 20 years, it's one of the largest Mexican communities in the world. And they're staunch Catholics. And they've already expressed outrage when trans activists broke into, and abortion activists have broken into masses in Los Angeles. People, Mexican-American people in attendance forcibly removed them. And I can tell you that's one issue here where I live in a community that's 95% Mexican-American. And I have siblings that have been married to Mexican-American women. And I can tell you that is an issue that does not resonate with the Mexican-American community, the Latino community, radical transgender activism. The other thing about it is they're not just asking them, Megyn, to perform. As you said, they're rewarding and honoring them as if they're valuable social activists in the sense of equity, inclusion, but that's not what they really do. They mock people. They try to hurt people. And you know what? They act like they're very brave and on the barricades of social and cultural change, but they would never do this and mock Muslims or Hindus. They would know if they did this against Islam, they would be terrified. So they're very selective in their targets of outrage. You can argue that the Islamic community is less tolerant of transgendered issue than is the Christian community, and yet they won't say one word globally or in the United States. So all of these people, and then they're reacting to the Hollywood, Malibu, Los Angeles entertainment pressure, which does not represent 50% of the people. And I think they just don't understand that if somebody from Hollywood calls them up, or some big financier from Malibu, and they react to that on issues of transgenderism, they don't know about the people that make LA run. These are the people who are taking out your trash, they're waiting on tables, they're in construction, they're fixing things. They don't have any idea what those people think. So I think it's going to be a disastrous turn of events for the Dodgers. And the fact that they caved and looked very weak, I mean, everything they said initially by revoking that invitation, what does that mean now? Does that mean they were insincere the first time, or they put their hand in, finger in the wind and just decide where the perceived money and influence was?
Junk science. That's what the doctor called many of those fruit and vegetable supplements on the market. Junk science because they use extracts of common produce department fruits and vegetables with few health benefits. But I want to tell you about Field of Greens. Field of Greens is different. They use whole organic fruit and vegetables, not a watered down supplement. and it's backed by a better health promise, which I'm going to tell you about. Each ingredient in Field of Greens was scientifically chosen to support vital organs like heart, lungs, and kidney health. Others support your immune system, your blood pressure, metabolism, and healthy weight loss. Their better health promise is simple. The next time you're at the doctor for a checkup, if the doctor does not say you're looking healthier than before, you get your money back. That's a deal right there. So let me get you started with 15% off. Visit fieldofgreens.com and use my promo code MK. That's promo code MK at fieldofgreens.com. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.